Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Toss. Here, the second qualifier. We are all in readiness to spin the coin and see what happens. The two captains, Kari Chan of Central Super Girls and Indu Burma of Northern Queens, along with the match referee Ramesh Menon, all in readiness. Ramesh,
Hi, Chan, this will be heads and this will be tails. You call, you spin and she will call. Loud, please. Head is the call and it is tails.
so who won the toss? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Curry, a fair bit of confusion there, but no confusion regarding your strategy. A lot of pride at stake. You want to progress and be there in tomorrow's match as well. So what's the plan?
We would like to bat first.
Right, and any reason for that?
I think because this week is just for 2 days already, and also we think it's good that without the pressure, we're just going to put our best score on the board.
So what's the team mood like in the situation that you find yourselves in and towards the business end of the tournament? What exactly has been happening in the team in terms of the mood?
I think like we have up and down, of course, in cricket, just like your life. So, but our team doing so well that we bounce it back so quickly, and we believe that the next day will be the new day and it's the day for us. So our whole team is very good and positive. Also, we are going to believe in ourselves, going to play our best cricket.
Any changes on the side?
Yes, we will have 2 new under-19 girls come in.
Wonderful. Have a great one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Into
Yes.
Tell me how the experience has been and what exactly can we expect in this match from the Northern Queens?
We have been played since first day to now. We've been improving day by day, so we are looking like we will restrict them below 80. So we will play our best game. That's it.
If you look at the four matches, one was of course washed out.
Yes.
The other matches, you had your moments, moments when you had a stranglehold, when you controlled the game, and maybe a couple of overs here and there that decided the fate of the match. But a lot of pride at stake, and tomorrow you want to be there, so today's match is extremely important.
Yes, for us today's match is important for us because we want to we want to win one game at least.
Absolutely.
So we will play today's best game.
Any changes?
There's 2 changes. One Mahira, and other one is under 19 girls Nadira. is
So
in.
how do you look at the wicket?
It's quite okay, but then the outfield is a little bit heavy, so we will be playing our game
And what kind of score finally would you like to restrict them to?
below 80.
Below 80.
80.
That's Indu, all the very best
Thank you.
for today's match. And the news from here is that the Central Super Girls have won the toss and they want to make the first use of the wicket. They will bat first.
Welcome back for the second qualifiers of third fort and between Northern Queens and Central Super Girls. Central won the toss and elected to bat first. In the middle, Aina Amiza with Kaichan and opening the bowling, Anju Gurong. And loud appeal from Anju and umpire says no. It's been exciting first qualifiers matches between Southern Jaguars and Eastern Lioness. Chance of run out. A risky run. But Kerry Chan said, it's my call. What a star performance from Kavita. Been awarded player of the match in the first qualifiers, and they make to final of the Women's Super League. Anju been brilliant in this tournament. She's been bowling really well. Nice line and length. And, with a outswinger for the left arm batsman. What a ball. What a delivery from Anju. We've been talking about the bowlers been bowling in the right areas where the fielder's been kept by the keeper in every single match. Just bowl to the plan, bowl to the field. Again, what a delivery from Anju. What a beauty. That's her strand. She know how to bowl. So far been 3 dot balls in this over. And welcome back, Sri, onto the box.
Thank you very much, Sharvin. Maintaining a decent pace and hitting the right areas outside the off stump, which we call the corridor of uncertainty, is Anju. A fine first over, and unlike the first qualifier, is happy to see that we will have the full 20 overs, and one hopes that the rain gods stay away. Was there an edge? But anyway, not carrying to the keeper. That's a brilliant first over. One gone, one for now.
That's the playing 11 for Central Super Girls. Aina Amiza and lead by Carrie Chan, Pooja, Aina Najwa, Frankie, Shafina Mahesh, Aimuni, Idina Bey, Muspira and Nur Nabila and Sunisa. And here we go for Northern Queens, Yusrina Yaakob, Aisha Elisa, Idu Barma, the skipper, Intan, Roshafina, Ashmina, Natarikan, Nur Nadira, Anju, Nuriman and Nasrullah again. And on to the attack, Ashmina.
Ashmina Karmacharya for the Queens. Short one, played off the back foot, negotiated well. Aina Hamiza and Kari Chan opening the batting for the Central Super Girls. And the Northern Queens captain Endu told me that we badly want to win one match. And why not? There is pride involved in sport. There is pride involved in life. And there is pride involved in cricket. Irrespective of whether you go on to win the tournament or not, you want to sign off on a positive note. And there is nothing better than a victory to do that. Teasing outside the off. Ashmina Karmacharya. Can she provide a breakthrough and put some pressure on the batting right away?
Good delivery from Ashmina. Good dots, I would say. It's all about learning from the mistakes. Just like there's no harm by learning every single time. You know, people do mistake. There will be up and down. And there you go. What a delivery from Ashmina Karmachari. Beautiful 4 deliveries, dot balls, and there you go with a wicket. Clean bowled. Aina Amiza.
Beautifully done. Very, very well done. This is a dream start. for Ashmina Karmacharya, the tall pace bowler. This is how it happened. Almost yorking her. And again, the same point of discussion. Lack of feet movement. The feet not going anywhere. Trying to play from the crease. Trusting your hand-eye coordination more than what you should. And inviting trouble.
Absolutely right, Sri. You know, before going to the wicket for batting, coach used to tell us do skipping, do some
Get the circulation
yep,
in your
exactly.
legs.
With this gloomy weather, maybe all the fillers will be like quite stiff. The important thing is you have to keep yourself warm.
A loud appeal, but the umpire says no doubt. It's indeed a loud, very loud appeal. That brings us to the end of over number 2. 1 gone, rather 2 gone, 1 for 1. Not the kind of start that the Central Super Girls would have wanted after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. But the Northern Queens with the ball getting off to a supreme start.
What over from Ashmina? Maiden wicket over. What a wicket maiden over. And Yugurong onto the second over.
Pooja coming at number 3, joining Curry. There was an edge there. Probably a chance. We need to take a look at another look at that one. Anju was disappointed. This will give us a conclusive idea. Oh, should have been taken as bouncing just in front, maybe. But tantalizingly close to losing another wicket. 2 for 1. We are in the third over. Anju into her second. 2 for none so far. Her figures. Pooja Mahathir. Anju giving Pooja a taste of her own medicine, bringing the ball back in. The difference is that Anju is a left armer. Rolling over the wicket. There's always a tendency for the batter to think that the ball is landing across given the natural trajectory. And when you bring the ball back in, this time outside the off, and when you bring the ball back in, that can give the batter a lot of headache, leaving a gap between the bat and ball, bat and the pad, I should say. And when you get the feet across, then you're also a candidate for LBW. Invariably, you find a wide gate of the back foot just pushing it, no run.
We witnessed that match where Pooja was bringing in and she picked up 4 wickets, just giving away 7 runs, and she been awarded player of the match.
But she's a fine cricketer, Pooja Mahathir. Just joined the captain Curry Chan, trying to steer it on the leg side, straight to the fielder. Very pleasant conditions. It's not too hot, unlike on most days. And it's because of the fact that we had heavy rains in the morning, and it's a very, very good thing that we got cricket underway finally. That's driven straight.
Been a good over from Anju. Again, just giving away 1 run. The scoreboard shows 2 runs with the 1 wicket loss in 3 overs. We often talk about bowling partnership. This is what happened. Anju put pressure on the batter, and Ashmina picked up the wicket. Ashmina onto the second over. Cherry Chand still get the middle yet. Faced 5 deliveries and one aged. And Pooja with no run yet. She faced 6 deliveries. It's been a very good comeback from Northern Queen bowlers. Another dot delivery from Ashmina.
The run rate is well below a run and over. It's 0.63. They need to get a move on. Chan batting on 1, the captain. Pooja yet to get off the mark. Oh, it's a wide. That'll help. Some movement on the scoreboard. Very, very impressed with the Nepalese representation in this tournament. Fantastic performances. Let us cut away.
What a delivery and quick single from Cherry Chand. So far, it's been a good over for Northern Queens throughout the tournament.
In look at it in totality, it's been a very disciplined bowling effort so far. The first 3.5 overs, they've been putting the ball right on the money, not giving anything away. Oh, again a tentative plod, but not quite getting it. Pooja might be feeling a little edgy. 7 balls she has consumed yet to get off the mark. It's very normal for a batter to feel that no matter who you are, if you struggle to score and consume deliveries, especially in this format of the game, it's always difficult. Oh,
Another dot delivery from Ashmina. And we are talking about the earlier game, Sri, the approach. What do you think about this game approach from the batter?
I think it's not just the approach; it's also very tidy bowling. I guess maybe approach from an approach point of view, the attitude that they have right now. Having said that, some sign of intent should come back for the second. The throw isn't good enough. Now, coming back to your point, Shavin, they know that this is a 20-over match. They also know that there's a pressure match because it's if they lose it, they're out. They're not going to be there tomorrow. So a cautious approach and see if we can build a partnership, have a foundation, and then probably that will be a strategy as well. But more, or equally importantly, I think the fact that the Northern Queens have been right on the money with the bowling. They've been very, very disciplined. So I think it's a combination of both that we are seeing this run rate of 2. After 4, it is 8 runs.
Anju on to the third over. And look at a bowling. We're often talking about the run up, which fast bowlers, medium pace bowlers have. And I'm quite surprised with Kavita's run up, and look at the rhythm which Anju has. Quite nice rhythm, just running slow and just bowling, hitting the deck onto the right area and beating the batsman. And she has a bit of move for the batter.
That's carved away. A slight misfield, but no further damage done. A single to Kerry Chan. Playing it fine on the offside. It's a short third man doing the fielding. Have a look at the field. There's two outside the circle for Pooja, both on the offside. This time driven fluently straight to the fielder at deep cover. Standing outside the crease is Curry Chan to negate the swing, whatever is there.
Amazing over from Anju. What over? 3 overs, just giving away 4 runs.
And that reflects on the scoreboard as well and the run rate as well. At a run rate of 2 after 5, it's 10 for 1. They need some life being injected into the innings. They need some kind of an acceleration. They need some kind of an impetus. They need some kind of a momentum. Otherwise, what happens is that you play up deliveries, you consume deliveries, the scoreboard is not taking you anywhere, and all of a sudden you lose a wicket and you end up being nowhere.
See, we talk about this T20 format. There's some 3 blocks, I would say, in T20 format. The first power play, the middle overs, and the last dead overs, 5 overs. So, usually any batter who batting in the middle, they need to get as much they can in the power play because the fielders restriction, only 2 fielders outside. And you go into the middle overs, that's where they create a momentum, like carry on the momentum. And the last 5 overs, you can see all around the world in the T20 format. The last 5 overs were very crucial overs. So there, the batsman gets a lot of runs. They will go like 10 runs, 12 runs, 13 runs per over. And most of the team has been scored last 5 overs, what, 60 runs, 70 runs?
Yes. So that's been the pattern and that's been the strategy. But in this tournament so far, a bit of intent and taken a comfortable catch in the end. That's the end of the skipper, Curry Chan. She was there for 13 deliveries. And this is exactly what I was talking about. When you don't get a move on, the pressure gets to you and you take some undue risk. And if you perish doing that, your team score doesn't reflect on the kind of time that you spend out there. At the end of the day, you need runs on the board. Not the kind of innings that Curry would have wanted to play herself as a captain. Aina comes out to the center, replacing Curry Chan. And one has to say that the catch was taken very, very nicely. As Sunil Gavaskar would say, no catch is easy. You need to take those catches.
And what about the Kapil Dev's catch? Running backward, running hard, calling mine, and that catch turned everything.
Apparently, Yashpal Sharma was also running to take that catch, and Madan Lal, who was the bowler, kept yelling at Yashpal, saying that let Kapil take it, you stay away. But you need to understand that was a very different generation. Those catches are very regulation, normal catches these days. Yeah. But back then, that was almost an impossible kind of catch. And that kind of did the impossible to Indian cricket. The 1983 World Cup win changed the complexion of Indian cricket forever. It gave Indian cricket a belief, and it became such a passion. Off the back foot, looking very solid. Puja, but taking her time. Starting in the first match, the first innings, when Jaguars, especially Kabila, went hammer on tops, we haven't really seen too many teams making the full use of the power play overs. More or less, it's been said 8 starts, playing on the up, on the outside. She looks a good batter, Pooja. Was a very handy bowler who brings the ball back in, an in-swing bowler.
And even until the last over of the innings, on the 19th over, she still can bring in the ball. What a over from Ashmina. Just giving away 8 runs, picked up 2 wickets. And what a power play from Northern Queens. Just giving away 12 runs and picked up 2 wickets. And not to forget the 3 overs, the crucial overs from Anju.
Yes. The opening bowlers doing a fantastic job. They kept the batters very, very quiet, and in the process managed to take a couple of wickets as well.
The change of the bowler. Aisha Elisa onto the attack. What a delivery from Aisha Elisa. Just for a single. Chance of run out. Definitely at this point of stage, Central Super Girls definitely need a partnership to build a partnership, to build a momentum so that the upcoming batters won't be in the pressure or beautiful shot. There's no runs. They're running hard, looking for two. Good running from Pooja and Aina. It's all about recovery. When you lost the wicket or you are feeling pressure, you're facing a lot of dot balls, you're not getting runs. But there's one over, definitely you can recover back. Chance of catch. Was played officially, but as it turned out, away from the bowler, and it's always difficult, especially for a quicker bowler to take return catches. You take it chance of catch. Been dropped. That's the end of over number 7, 16 for 2. Indu Burma, the skipper, will be bowling the 8th over. Quite interesting field placement from the skipper. Good ball from Indu Burma. Another dot. Definitely from the both the batters, they have to come up from the shell. They have to change the approach. Good shot from Aina. Just glided between backward point and the short third man. It's for 2 runs. You need to push hard, run hard, go into the gaps. And there you go. Into set. Bring the fielder up. Put some pressure to the batter. Good ball. Another dot. Good shot from Aina Najwa. Just for a single. So far, the scoreboard has been 19 for 2. 7.4 overs. Pooja on 6 with 18 deliveries. And Aina on 5 runs, 7 deliveries. It was a beautiful shot. Cut away. They're running hard, looking for 2. Brilliantly played from Pooja, just using the pace. That's what they need. Use the pace, look into the gaps. And that's the end of over number 8. 21 for 2. Chance of run out. Good running from Aina and Pooja. Definitely they need to look for singles and doubles. Put some pressure on the fielder and the bowler. Running hard in the middle will help them to release some pressure. And good delivery from Aisha Alisa. Another dot. In the shorter format in T20, basically we're talking about dot deliveries is very crucial. Well played from Pooja. Just a punch to the extra cover.
I see Alisa, a face which is very familiar in this part of the world, not just because she's a cricketer, and she is also a social media influencer. And she told me the story of how she became one accidentally. One of her videos happened to be viral, and from there on, there's no looking back. That's the end of over number 9. Struggling to get going. The Central Super Girls, after deciding to bat first, winning the toss, 24 for 2. It's 2.67 is the run rate. Burma, Indu Burma, the Northern Queens captain, will be very, very happy with her team's performance. The bowlers have done a fantastic job so far, and she brings herself back for the second over. 5 for none so far.
Been brilliant effort from the bowlers from the beginning of the first over until now. They've been putting a lot of pressure to the batter. Definitely Indu had a plan. Just 25 runs on the board. Chance of run out.
Needed a much better throw. She was slow to get to the ball, and she needed a much faster, flatter, straight throw. The ball was in the air for some time. The shortest route to the wicketkeeper or the bowler is the straightest one, the flattest one. Generally, they say when the very aware, alert batsman, every time the ball goes to a fast bowler, never ever take a chance, because the fast bowlers generally have the best of the arms, and the throws are generally flat. They rocket and thud into the wicketkeeper's gloves. And that's also match awareness.
Pick your fielder.
Pick your fielder, just the way you know where your fielders are or where they are not.
Even for the field as well. You know, there's some part of a boundary. The stance of catch.
Oh,
there you go.
That's nicely done, easily taken. That's wicket number 3. Pooja stay at the middle, last 23 balls, and she goes for 10. Another jolt to the Northern, I beg your pardon, Settle Super Girls and Northern Queens. Aren't they happy, and why not? A very excited group. And some very, very good cricket. Here is the third wicket again. Going for a big one, and not. I just didn't. I felt that she probably didn't give it the full. She's kind of half-hearted, and in the end, just managing to chip it in the air. And that's 10 hours gone. It's time for the players to take drink, and we'll have a breather as well. Players back on the field after the drinks break. The Northern Queens would have enjoyed the drink much more than the Central Supergirls. And why not? They lost the toss. They were asked to field first. And it's been an absolutely clinical performance with the ball. On the odd occasion, they probably could have been better on the field, but there's nothing wrong with the bowling at all. Been very, very tight, keeping the batters quiet, almost forcing them to take some undue risk, and in the process, they perish. 3 wickets gone, 28 for 3, and 10 overs. End of 10 overs. Frankie, who has just joined Aina. They have a task. They have the task cut out. The idea would be to consolidate, rather build a partnership, consolidate, and probably the last 3 or 4 overs, they would want to accelerate. But for the time being, they need to do a lot of work.
Been a good first half, 10 overs from the Northern Queens. The bowlers did really good effort, I would say. Bowling brilliant from the start of the first over until the 10th over. And now, definitely, the next 10 overs, Central Super Girls will be putting more effort to get some runs on the board. Good shot from Frankie, swept away for a boundary. What a relief. First boundary of the innings. Good shot from Frankie. She's been an aggressive player throughout this tournament. Beautiful shot for a 4. Natarikan, young Thai bowler. Beautiful plate. Good sensible batting from Frankie after boundary and looking for a single the next ball. Good ball, good comeback from Natarikan. Chance of run out. There was like miscommunication. Frankie said yes, Aina said no. And nevertheless, they made it more like of a suicide run. Well played from Frankie, just coming down the ground, taking a single to the long on. So far, it's been a good over for Central Super Girls. The single from Aina Najwa, and that's the end of over number 11, 36 for 3. So far, it's been a good over for Central Super Girls. Got 8 runs in this over. Look at that bowling from Northern Queens. Anju Gurung, 3 overs, just giving away 4 runs. And Ashmina picked up 2 wickets, giving away 8 runs with the maiden. And Aisha Alisa with 2 overs, 7 runs. And look at the economy from these bowlers. It's been below 6. Besides Natarikan, from the first over, she gave 8 runs. So change of another bowler from Northern Queens, Inta Jaffa, onto the attack. Chance of run out. They're looking for 2. No, say Saina and Frankie. It's a good thinking from Indu Burma giving a new bowler to this batter, putting them not to settle down, trying new things as they can try the bowlers because there's only 37 runs in the board and just cut away from Frankie for a 1 run. Frankie had to play a big role here. She have to build a partnership. She has to stay there until the 20th over to get at least 100 runs on the mark, on the board. Sorry. Wide delivery from Intan. Good shot. Misfield from Nadira. And running hard. They're looking for 2. Definitely a comfortable 2 from Frankie and Aina. Definitely fielders have to support the bowlers. The bowlers doing the job and fielders definitely they have to support the bowler. Chance of run out. That's gone. What a throw from Intan. Aina Najwa departs for 14 runs. What a throw. Look at that from Intan. Picked up, and what a throw. Direct hit. And definitely Aina Najwa will be thinking there is no chance of her hitting the stumps. On the running, she was quite relaxed. A much needed wicket for Northern Queens. Aina departs for 14 runs. She faced 20 deliveries. And the next batter for Central Super Girls, Shafina Mahesh. Definitely the partnership has to build from both the batters. Much needed boundary from Central Super Girls. Shafina Mahesh off the mark with the boundary. What a shot. So, make a pardon. It's Frankie. Beautiful flicked. Wide delivery from Intan. Quite an expensive over from Intan so far from the Northern Queen bowlers. Chance of catch. That's gone. What a catch from Ashmina. Another breakthrough for Northern Queens. And from there, I would like welcome Virandeep Singh onto the box. Hi, Viran.
Hello, Sharvin. Hello to all our viewers. Very good day for cricket. And, watching a very competitive game between the Northern Queens and Central Super Girls. Central Super Girls in a spot of border for 6 for 5 in 12 overs. We'll be looking for a partnership here.
With that wicket, ends the over. Over number 12, 46 for 5.
I think they will require Shafina to go longer, probably, hopefully till the end. With her experience, if she can contribute some runs to the score, it'll be really good.
Aisha Elisa onto the third over. It's been a beautiful start from Northern Queens. From Anju Gurung, just bowled 3 overs, just giving away 4 runs. And Ashmina picked up 1 wicket in 3 overs, just giving away 7 runs. And they had a good start from the bowling Northern Queens?
Yes, I think I've been watching and following all the games closely. I think Anju Gurung's start and I think most of the games has been brilliant. Always difficult playing a left arm seamer at the start of out of the innings. They bring it in, they take it away with the angle. So I think Anju has done a great job for her side throughout the tournament.
So we are talking about bowling partnership to three. So the other end, Anju was bowling dot balls, and bowling in tight line. And from this end, Ashwina picked up a wicket.
Yeah, that's how it always is, Sharvin. I think there's something I think the girls have been speaking about as well. I'm sure their coaches have gone through this part of the bowling plan with them as well, where one side bowls dot balls and the other side picks up the wicket. So I think that's how bowling partnerships work. Yeah, they have done it beautifully today. Aisha has been really economical with the ball as well. In the last match, I think she bowled really well, very consistent areas that she's hitting, which is really good. But the Northern Queens, they've been really unfortunate throughout the tournament. The results did not really go their way. They played some good cricket as well in patches, but the results were not really favoring them. They got off to a brilliant start in one of the games that got called off, unfortunately, due to rain. But overall, they have been decent under the leadership of Indu Verma. Slightly unfortunate with the results, but I'm sure they got a lot to learn from.
Absolutely right, Viran. Another dot delivery from Aisha Alisa. That's the end of over number 13. 48 for 5. Still 7 overs to go. And definitely they need a partnership from both the batters. At least 30 runs partnership to put them onto 80 or 90 runs in the board.
Yes, I agree with that, Sharvin. I think it's very important. But the tricky part here is that they lost 5 wickets. And so they actually need to accelerate as well. Look for more runs. But at the same time, keep the wickets as well. So it's going to be a bit tricky. But Shafina with her experience should guide the youngster. And it'll be interesting to see where they end with. And on the other side, I think the Northern Queens would want to wrap them as soon as they can.
Indu Burma picked up a 1 wicket onto the second over, and she continuing bowling third over. And the young girl, Irina Bay, under 19 girl, the young prospect, a hard hitter. Now they're looking for 2. Shafina says no.
I think it's a very good experience as well for the under 19 girls to be playing with the senior girls in this tournament. We are all preparing for the under 19 World Cup next year. Malaysia is hosting that, which is very good news. And really hope the girls will go out there and give it their all. An amazing opportunity. And we haven't gotten the opportunity yet to play a World Cup, but yeah, I think it's always good to be playing at a big stage, and I hope the girl learn a lot from this.
It's age from Shafina, comfortably 2 runs. And we often talk about this tournament and sharing the dressing room with the international players like Rubina, Sitarana, all these kind of international players. For the young girls, it's good exposure and good experience for them to ask questions. And you've been there playing Everest Premier League and Nepal Premier League with these international players. So can you share us, like, how do you feel sharing the dressing room with them?
I think I've always said this. I think, as cricketers, the best thing that can happen to you is spending time with players that have got the experience and that have played at the highest level. So whether you play the games or not, it's a different story. But at the end of the day, it's about spending time with them and picking their brains and trying to understand what they do, what their routines are, what their preparation is before the game, and how they approach the game and stuff. And automatically, when you spend time with them, you start to become like them. They always say that you're as good as your company, the people that you spend time with. So yeah, coming back to this, the Malaysia Super Women League, I think it's a great opportunity for the youngsters, especially, or even for the senior women players as well, to spend time and learn as much as they can from the other players, from the foreign players. A lot of experience and a lot of cultures, most importantly. So you also got to learn about different team cultures, different ways of approaching the game, different plans, and yeah, I think it's a great initiative by Malaysian cricket to come up with a tournament like this. And big thank you to the sponsors as well that have chipped in to help the game grow in Malaysia.
Well said, Viren. Really good points. Definitely, these under 19 girls will be learning a lot of things from these seniors, and that feel when you're playing against these international players, and when you go back to your state or to your schools, and the approach and the attitude will be changed. So that's an important thing from this tournament. Definitely, this girl will be learning a lot of things at end of this tournament. Let's see end of over number 14, 53 for 5. Intan Jafar onto second over.
Slightly expensive in the first over. Picked up 1 wicket. Picked up the crucial wicket of Frankie though, so should be looking to pick up another wicket here. I think it's important for Dina to get Shafina on strike as much as she can, and the Central Super Girls will be looking for Shafina to face as many balls. It's a wide delivery.
What an exciting match onto the first qualifiers from bowling from Southern Jaguars. Dania picked up 2 wickets back to back, and hat trick chance been missed. Drop catch from Mini Fred, but nevertheless they made it into final.
Yes, I think Eastern Queens playing very good. Eastern Lioness, sorry, they were playing very good cricket throughout the tournament, but very unfortunate today. Full credits to Winnie and her team, the Southern Jaguars, for making it to the finals. Very good game of cricket as well. The rain affected game, but very exciting.
So I've been talking about the approach in a shorter format game. So today's first game approach, it was 11 overs game, and both the teams, the batters was really onto the game. Every single ball they are looking for runs, and in T20 format, often we are talking about approach, the positive approach. Even you mentioned earlier. So it is good for these young girls. And after that first game and the second game, if you can see from the Central Super Girls, the approach was totally different. So the important key point is when you play shorter format game or T20, the first 6 overs, the approach should be there. Let's see. Batting card from Central Super Girls, Aina Miza with 1 run. Beautiful bowl by Ashmina. And Carrie Chan, 5 runs. Departs for 5 runs. And Pooja, she hang around a bit longer, but she managed to score only 10 runs. And Frankie, 12 runs. And Aina Najwa, run out from Intan Jafar.
Yes, I've been talking about the intent and stuff. I think it's very, very important. T20 cricket especially. And I love the approach the game was played uh, in the first game. I love the intent. It was really good, and I think it was because it was a shorter game as well. So you have 10 wickets to lose in 11 overs, where things become slightly easier as well. But credit goes to the players, for the intent that they went in with and the approach. No, no fear of failure, which is very good signs for the game, I guess. Indo moving on to bowl the last over uh, of her spell.
Got a shot from Shafina. Running hard. Comfortable 2 runs taken from Shah.
What do you think is a good score to get from here, Sharon?
I think anything with 90 on the board, it's good score. And to defend 90 runs, it's a good sign, because if you can see, Central Super Girls have good bowling attack, starting with Kerry Chan, Pooja, the leading wicket taker, followed by Sunisa, and Aina Amiza, the opening bowler for Central Super Girls. It's punched away for a 1. That single, Central Super Girls moved to 60 runs. Good shot from Shafina, and just for a 1. It's a good sign. They're showing some intent. Come out and play some shots.
And Sharon, with 4 hours to go, I think that's the way to go about things for now. They have to look at scoring as many runs as they can to give their bowlers a chance. Like you mentioned, I think Pooja has been brilliant with the ball for her team as well, picking up wickets at the start. So they do require some runs to bowl at. So Shafina and Edina doing the right thing, they're trying to get as many runs as they can.
Still 4 hours to go.
That ends Indu's spell of 4 overs, picking up 1 wicket and giving away 20 runs. Captain leading from the front. Up to Intan now to hopefully wrap up the innings.
What a ball from Intan Jaffa.
Just as I mentioned, she'll be looking to come in and pick up some wickets. And she's done exactly that. A beautiful ball, keeping it stump to stump, letting the batter make the mistake. Ball actually came in as well. What a beautiful delivery. Watching it on replay. What a ball, Intan. Intan picks up a 2nd wicket. The new batsman is Musfira. Plays for the national team.
Has been talking about Anju Gurung of her bowling. She's been bowling throughout this tournament. She's been bowled 71 dot balls in this tournament. of economy just 3.9, and followed by Aisha Elisa 58 dot balls in this tournament. And most wickets of this tournament, Pooja and Intan got another one. This time Irdana Bay departs for 5 runs.
Intan is on fire. This is Intan's third wicket. And I think the Central Super Girls are in real trouble now. They're trying to reach the target of 90, as Shavin mentioned. Looks a bit difficult at the moment. Intan just very disciplined bowling. Even that one came in miles. She's using the seam really well. There we go on the screen. As you can see, Intan Jafar's figures in this match have been brilliant. He's got an opportunity to pick up a fiver. Got 9 deliveries remaining in her spell.
So the next batter for Central Super Girls, Noor Nabila, another under 19 girl. Chance of catch and a run out.
Oh,
That's a direct hit from Aisha Elisa. What a throw. Was definitely a miscommunication from Muspira and Noor Nabila. What a throw from Aisha Elisa. And look at this over, Viren. There you go. Look at the run out. It was in the air for quite some time and it was a direct hit. What a comeback. Throughout this tournament, they are having a tough time. But in this game, you can see they bounce back really, really hard. And look at this over. Wicket, one wicket, wicket. And what a over it's been.
What's your prediction of the next 2 balls, Shavin?
I'll go for another wicket in this over. Wouldn't be surprised.
Probably going down leg. He's bringing the ball in quite a bit. It's very difficult to get a IPW from that angle. I think it's been brilliant bowling by Intan, and overall a great effort so far by the Northern Queens.
And some good catches from the Northern Queens fielders. And good bowling. And what a unit. Overall, they perform really well in this first innings. And let's see, end of over. Just giving away 1 run in this over. Picked up 2 wickets and 1 more wicket was run out. 13 for 3 in 3 overs in Tanjafar. 3 overs to go.
Ashmina back into the attack. She's going to be bowling her last over. Picked up 2 wickets and given away only 8 runs. Give a brilliant start to the team. I think it's a very good move by the captain Indu to bring in your strike bowler and look to wrap things up as soon as they can. They don't want to be chasing the extra 5 to 10 runs that come from the low order batters. It's always annoying, isn't it, Sharvin? Whenever the low order comes in and chips in that crucial 20-30 runs.
Definitely. Sometimes bowler get relaxed. They say, oh, tailenders. I'm fine, I can bowl, no problem. But they the one contributed about 10 runs, 20 runs in the down the order.
The crucial runs, they always make a difference at the end of the day. So I think it's a very good move, and Ashwina, I would say, should keep it stump to stump, and if the batsman, if the batter misses, she hits.
Chance of run out. Close call.
Good throw by Yusrina, but unfortunately not able to hit the stumps.
Nur Nabila. Young girl facing the Ashmina. Another dot ball. Credits to Northern Queen bowlers. They've been really good in this first innings.
Last ball of Ashmina's spell. She'll be looking to pick up a wicket here. It's a brilliant shot. Brilliant shot by Nabila. Smashes it over mid wicket and picks up a boundary. Look at that replay. Off the middle of the bat, hitting it over the mid wicket fielder's head and picks up first boundary. Nevertheless, a brilliant bowling spell by Ashwina, picking up 2 wickets and giving away 13 runs in her 4 overs. I think she's done her part.
Two overs to go, Viren. What do you think the score will be?
Well, 88 was defended in the first game. I mean, even though it was an 11-over match, but maybe that's the lucky number for today.
Winner of this qualifier 2 will pay third, fourth placing. Definitely, tomorrow will be the exciting game. The finals between Western Wonder Women and Southern Jaguars. Chance of catch.
Oh, what a catch! What a beauty by Yusrina. Running back.
What a catch from Yusrina. One-handed catch it. And we have to look at the replay. Look at that.
Wow.
What a catch. What a catch. One of the best catches in this tournament. Yusrina Yaqub. You beauty. We always talk about these catches win matches. And Yusrina with the catch. They picked up 9 wickets. And last wicket for Central Super Girls. And definitely Aisha Elisa. Last Aisha Elisa picked up 1 wicket. Wide delivery from Aisha Elisa.
Can't seem to get over that catch, Shavin. I think it was beautiful. Definitely Insta worthy. Probably put it up as a reel or something after the game. What a brilliant catch. Amuni gets off the mark with a single.
They moved to 70. Two more deliveries. That was a good delivery from Aisha Elisa. Bit of move. One more delivery to go. It's the end of the over. Good spell from Aisha Elisa, just giving away 12 runs, picked up 1 wicket. And last over of the first innings, Anju.
The superstar from Bhutan. I'm a big fan of her bowling. Very smooth bowling action she's got. Very consistent with line length as well. I think her performance has been amazing throughout the tournament. She's at the top of the list for the most amount of dot balls bowling this tournament. She'll be looking to close this innings up with another one of her very consistent overs.
Look at the 3 overs, we're just giving away 4 runs. I wouldn't be surprised if she picked up a wicket in this over of the last over of the spell. We go, Anju Gurung.
Another dot ball. Love how passionate Anju is about the game. We spent some time with her off the field and just listening to her speak about the love of the game that she's got. I think it's amazing. And she hits stump to stump. Imoni misses and Anju hits.
That's a wicket for Anju.
That's the end of the Central Super Girls innings. They managed to score 70. And Anju finally picks up a wicket after a very economical spell.
This will be a batting card for Central Super Girls. The highest scorer of this match, Aina Najwa, scored 14 runs and followed by Pooja with 10 runs. Frankie chipped in 12 runs and Shafina Mahesh with 9 runs. And for the bowling card for the Northern Queens, Anju Gurung, 3.2 overs, 4 runs and picked up 1 wicket. And Ashmina, 4 overs with the maiden, 13 runs, 2 wicket. And Aisha Alisa picked up 1 wicket in 4 over spell, 12 runs. Indu Burma, 4 overs, 20 runs, picked up 1 wicket. And Intan bowled 3 overs, giving away 13 runs and picked up 3 wickets. We'll be back after the short break. Stay tuned.
So that's the target for the Northern Queens when they come out in pursuit of the first win. First win in this tournament. They played pretty well in patches, but not good enough to win a match. But today, perhaps is the best chance. All they need is 71 runs to clinch what would be the first victory. Earlier in the day, it was the Super Girls captain Curry Chan winning the toss and deciding to bat first. And I'm sure that's not the kind of total she would have had in her mind when she decided to do that. And what a disciplined bowling performance from the Northern Queens. And in time, the star of the day with 3 wickets. But as they say, there's runs on the board, you need to get them. And as somebody who knows scoring a run or two is the captain of the Malaysian national team, Viren, is my co-commentator for the day. Viren, what a pleasure having you. Welcome.
Thanks. Pleasure to be here. A beautiful view from the commentary box. Good cricket being played. Northern Queens would have loved to get more runs. Sorry, the Central Super Girls would have loved to have more runs on the board, but like you mentioned, I think runs on the board, and now it's up to the bowlers to try to defend. And they just 10 good balls away.
Sometimes chasing low totals can be tricky because thinking, oh, that has gone through everything. Interesting to see if there was a bat in it or a leg by. Or is it a buy? I think there was an edge.
Yep. Chance. I think these 50-50 chances should be taken when you are defending a very low total.
First run on the board. So we're talking about the strategy that the batters or the batting team should adopt. And sometimes what happens is the low totals can be tricky because you think there's plenty of time and in the process you forget to play your natural game and being positive. By being positive, I mean ensuring that you don't miss out on scoring opportunities. When you do that, what happens? You get into a shell, allow the pressure to build on you, and all of a sudden you see the match slipping away from you.
I think that's something that we have experienced as well. And as players, whenever you're chasing a low total, you always tend to, try to take it deep and play till the end, play slightly safer, and try to chase the target down. But I always believe that it's always best to.
Oh, that should have been taken if you want to defend a total of 70. It goes without saying that if the half chances have to be converted, but that's almost a full chance, right into the hand and out. What a costly miss that could be. You can't afford to drop catches, especially when you don't have too much to defend. The expression on Kerry Chan's face would have told a story. Come on, take it. That was the body language.
The 50-50 chances have to be taken to give yourself a chance to defend a total like this. I also feel that Aina should be looking at ball stump to stump, try to get the batsman to do a mistake that's better.
Played straight, long on, inside the circle, fielding it. No possibility of a run there. 2 for no loss. It could have been 2 for 1 very easily. As the cliche goes, catches win you matches. That's pitched up.
It's their edge and it's given. Aina Hamiza strikes, picks up the first wicket.
Just what the doctor ordered as far as the Super Girls are concerned. They wanted to get an early wicket. That would inject some interest into the match. You allow the Northern Queens to get out a good start. 70 is not a big target. But now it is looking interesting. Imagine if that catch was taken. It would have been 2. But this time the keeper making no mistake. And the umpire's dreaded finger goes up in a flash. And that's wicket number 1. Lonely walk back to the hut. She's not going to get much of a reception anyway.
Earlier today, Yusrina picked up a one-handed.
Inthan, to join Inthan, Inthan comes out.
So I was saying, Yusrina picked up a beautiful one-handed catch earlier this innings, in the first innings, but unfortunately not her day with the bat today.
Inthan, after a fine performance with the ball, comes out to do it with the bat. All she got to do is to play in national cricket, just be there for a while. Runs will come. And often, Viren, you are a professional cricketer playing cricket at the highest level. You know, being positive is important, Pooja. She does one thing very, very well, that is slanting the ball across and bringing it back into the right-hander. Tell me, as a batsman, how do you counter when a bowler is slanting it in and bringing it in? Do you stay outside the crease a couple of yards, maybe?
Yeah, I think to counter the swing, that's one of the things that we can do as well. So I think she's actually doing that as well. Like you can see from the side. Aisha has slightly taken a step ahead. She can actually go slightly further as well to counter the swing, which is going to take the LBW out of equation as well. So that's one of the things that can be done, especially for those who have, in Hindi we call it kenchi, a bit of a scissor where, you go across and get the ball, you get stuck and then ball hits your pad. So yeah, that's one of the things that we do as well, just take a few steps forward to counter the swing.
This is exactly what I seem to be doing. And playing cricket early on in my life and career, I was told by the coach to stand outside the crease to negate the swing, and I was given another option to stay back, allow the ball to finish swinging, and then play it. But I wasn't quite Sachin Tendulkar, and I failed in doing that terribly. So it's much easier to be outside the crease, and whatever the ball is doing, before it finished it, go for it. And what, on a serious note, what it does is it kind of upsets the line and length of the bowler as well. As you're doing just the same outside the crease, she's standing with a lemon cut. Not quite where she intended. It's interesting, contrasting matches, contrasting fashions we have seen. The 2 matches that have been played, the first match, the 11-over match, probably the only time that we have seen in the tournament so far, in the 12 matches, that a power play was really used well. Full marks to Kabita for the kind of innings that she played up the order that turned out to be a match-winning one. That's driven straight to the fielder.
Brilliant start by Pooja. Bowled 5 dot balls in this over. We're looking to finish strong and hopefully bowl a maiden. But still do feel that it's about the wickets now for the Central Supergirls.
The 2 fielders outside the ring, both behind the wicket. They've got a fine leg and a third man. And that is carved away. May not have enough on it to go to the fence, but nevertheless, 2 runs taken. That was played deliberately. That was played with some control. And 2 to finish the over, 2 gone, 4 for 1.
Aina to continue from the Golden Hope end.
Aina Meza.
Intan is a very aggressive batsman. We have seen her in the previous matches as well. She's always aggressive batter, very aggressive batter. She is. I was watching one of the games where she took on her captain, Vinny, in the last over. She hit a few boundaries of her. She will be looking to take on the game in the power play.
The two fielders outside. One is almost square on the offside, and there is one third man as well. Kerry Chan marshalling her troops. Short cover. Tapped away on the leg side. Has to hurry. No damage done. Had it been a direct hit, would have been interesting. Pooja having a shy at the stumps.
With a field set with the deep covers and third man down, I think they will be looking to bowl it outside off stump, which I think they should be bowling into the stumps where they bring in all possibilities of picking up a wicket.
Anything down the leg side, if you get a decent bat on it, it's likely to be 4 because no protection there.
That's exactly that.
A bit of stretching exercise for the umpires, commentators, curse. Aina Hamiza. It's a good ball. That is out. No doubt about that one. A clean pickup. The height was pretty good for Kerry Chan to pick it up. She did that perfectly well. And the bowler doing the rest, whipping the bails off. Chasing 71. Northern Queens. Now making it very interesting. 2 wickets gone. Now, if have a look at it. It's a short ball actually. Out. There's no doubt whatsoever. The replay confirming it. Isa Eliza is out. And just a start that Super Girls would have been hoping for. You don't have a huge target to defend. You're never going to restrict the opposition. All you can do is to try and bowl them out. It's very simple. If Northern Queens bat 20 overs, they're going to win this match.
Yeah, that's how it always is. I think when you're trying to defend a low total, we wouldn't mind losing the game in the 10th over as long as you're being attacking, trying to pick up wickets and trying to finish the game. Because if the other team bats, if the Northern Queens bat till the 20th over, like you mentioned, the game will be over for sure. So I think for the Central Super Girls, they're doing exactly what they need to pick up as many wickets as they can. Can sense a little bit of panic in the Northern Queens team for now. Misfield there by Kerry.
The challenge here, Curry might have or will have is the fact that she doesn't have too many runs on the board, so she has to mix a little bit of attack and defense. Because you leak runs for a couple of overs, all of a sudden you find that the batting team is in the driver's seat. So she has to pick up wickets at regular intervals. But another wicket here would allow her to attack a little more. And but I maybe it's because of the instinct that I have. I always believe that you need to attack. You might concede a couple of boundaries here and there, but that's also your best chance of picking up wickets.
Yes,
No, drifting love the leg is what the umpire says, shakes her head and walks away. And
yes, I totally agree with you. I think it's all about the attack in T20 game. in the way the game has changed over the years. It's all about being positive and trying to win games. And in the process of trying to win a game, even if you lose it, it doesn't really matter because that's how your the mindset is of playing T20 cricket today. So, like I mentioned earlier, I think even if they lose the game in the 10th over, it doesn't really matter. But as long as they try to pick up wickets and try to be as positive as they can be, try to be as attacking as they can be, and get the bowlers to bowl attacking line and length as well. Try to pick up as many wickets and win the game from here.
This format allows you to play the most fearless brand of cricket, and Pooja castles the Anju's stay out there in the middle is a very brief one, as brief as it can get. Just the delivery old she is, and she walks back. We're talking about how Pooja brings the ball back in. Unless you have the right kind of feet movement to counter that, you're asking for trouble, leaving a gate sometimes as wide as the one wherein I can drive my car through. Have a look at it again. See, rooted, the feet going nowhere, transfixed, as if you're getting paid to be there in the crease and not moving her feet. And almost inviting the ball onto the stumps. Ushering the ball, welcoming the ball onto the stumps. That's what you do when you don't move your feet, Viren.
Yeah, I think that's something that she could work on. Anju, I think Pooja has always given the start, to her team, always picking up wickets at the start. She's always the threat for the opposition. Doing the job for her team at the moment, Pooja. I think it's very important for the Northern Queens to have a partnership here now. Captain Indu out there. Need a captain innings here to take them home.
It's a wide. Discipline is a key.
Spot on.
You ball in the right areas. Don't allow the batsman to free their arms. Generally, in any form of cricket, you are strangulating the batsman. And then, when the pressure mounts, is when you induce an error. And invariably, that spells a doomsday for the batter.
This battle will be very interesting.
Again, bringing it in, loud appeal, but with naked eye, I just get the feeling it was drifting down the leg. The umpire moves away.
I think she was probably trying a luck there, Pooja. It's going down leg.
The bowlers believe that every ball is wicket. And the batsmen believe that even if my stumps are shattered, I'm not out. That's the way the game of cricket goes. And that's why it is such a fantastic game. It's hit firmly on the ground. The bounce is good enough for them to have enough time to cross over for a single. Indu. She did a fine job of captaining the side, marshalling her resources pretty well and keeping the opposition down to 70, but now she has to do it with the bat. 60 needed of 99 deliveries. That's the equation. That is driven through the covers. Will it have enough legs on it to get to the boundary? It is a fantastic stop. Would love to take another look at it though. But 100% commitment, 100% was the effort. Look at that. It was racing away. But she did well to cut it off, and a good technique as well to pull it back. And she goes the other way. The ball comes this way.
Brilliant piece of fielding there by Aina. You need to save every run. Every run counts. When you've got a very low score to defend.
Indu Verma, one of the senior cricketers and captain of the Nepalese team. She's also standing outside the crease. These two would know very well, both play for the same country. Oh, again, shaping back in, not getting hold of it, not middling it. Again, a dangerous ploy for playing that kind of shots against that kind of ball. It's always good to play on the front foot and drive straight, as the coaches tell you, in the V. You can't try and sell that to an AB de Villiers or a Surya Kumar Yadav. They'll tell you, come another day. You hit it straight or hit it behind, you get the same number of runs.
Well, that's how the game has changed over the years, I would say. Now the V's have gone behind the third man's and the fine legs and over the keeper's head. That's how fancy T20 cricket is.
You try telling Virendra Sehwag to hit through the ground, and he will tell you the sky is a lot safer. There are cricketers in that mold, and I'm talking about a cricketer who was not quite a T20 product per se, but someone who redefined the art of batting, especially at the top of the order. The number of test matches he set up for India as an opener is a testimony to that fact. He scored quickly, and his theory is that you don't win a test match by occupying the crease. You win a test match with the number of runs you score.
I think he's spot on. It's all about the runs at the end of the day. Change of bowling. We've got Frankie from the Golden Hope end.
Frankie generally prefers to bowl with the cap on, the spinners. A very affable, quiet character generally, Frankie. Now, that's been played away. Will that run down to the boundary for 4? No. There's no enough flex on the ball being cut off. That's hit with tremendous power. One bounce into the fence. She goes for 4. That's more like it. It is there, pitched up in the zone, in the arc. Go for it. And she gave it the full Monty. With just 2 fielders outside the circle, is relatively a safe shot. She got very good hold of it. Got it underneath it, got the elevation and the distance as well. 1 bounce for 4.
Better approach, better intent. This is something the Northern Queens require at the moment.
This is what happens when you're chasing 70. All of a sudden, you know that a couple of big hits and you're in the hunt. And that also prevents unnecessary building of the pressure. And especially early on in an over, you do that to a bowler that is putting bowler right away under pressure. Now she thinks, oh, now where do I bowl? What do I do?
That's right. It's always important to, as a bowler, you want to bowl your first and the last ball. The best balls. You don't want to give runs away, but at the same time, as a batter, you're looking to hit those balls for a boundary, so you get good starts to the over, and
that should be 2. No. Sensible call in the end not to come back for a second. That would have been very risky. The last thing that they want at the moment is a run out. The worst possible way to get out.
beautiful shot over the top. Not get the middle of the bat, but they'll pick up 2 runs.
End of the over, 5 gone, 25 for 3.
Frankie conceding 9 runs. 9 runs in the first over. Now we also see another bowling change here. 46 required from 90 balls. Plenty of deliveries left. 7 wickets in the bank. All they need is a one good partnership. Also, the often a hint of movement away. Sunisa. Again outside the off stump. Gone for a slash. Getting a couple. Into again. Her intent is quite appreciable. She is positive ever since she came out. If it's pitched up there, I'm going to go for it. And so far it's working. Again, this time waiting for it. Not able to pierce the field straight to the fielder.
I love the approach Indu has come out with. Looking to score runs. Looking to take the game on instead of waiting for things to happen. She's leading by example. She'll be looking to go all the way.
Teasing length. It was up in the air for a while and then inviting, luring the batter into playing the shot. No damage done anyway. And adding another run to the score. A lot will depend on Indu. A lot will depend on this partnership. If they can add another 20-25 runs, they're well and truly in the hunt.
That's right. I think this partnership is very crucial for them. Both very able batters, very positive, very attacking. Will be looking to score runs. And I think that's how they should be approaching this innings.
So the finalists have been decided. Is Western won the women and the Southern Jaguars will play their all-important final tomorrow in the afternoon. But plenty of cricket to be played even before that. It's straight. The fielder comes around it. Should have time to take the second one. A slight hesitation. But making it at the end. Calling is very important. You've got to be precise. 4 coming from that over, 6 gone, 30 for 3, 41 needed of 84 deliveries. That's the equation. Inton batting on 11 from 11 into going well, 12 from 11. And let me request Viren to put his captain's shoes on. And if you are Kerry Chan, how do you think we can buy another wicket here?
I think they've got 4 fielders down, which I think is probably slightly defensive. Maybe try to bring one of the fielders up since it's an offie. Probably bring the she bowls orthodox. She probably try to bring on, probably try to bring probably the mid-on up and try to invite the batters to go over the ring. And when they try doing that, they probably can give a chance as well. Because I don't think the runs are going to make a difference at the moment for the Central Super Girls, because I don't think they'll be able to defend it if they go all the way. So I think it's about picking up wickets, and for that to happen, they probably can try to maybe bring on the mid-on or the.
That's 4. That's 4. One would probably feel that the fielder out there
should have put in a better effort, but it was hit very, very well by Indu. He's been a very positive captain ever since she strode out to the centre. Well, it's a good move to bring herself on, Chan, because taking the ball away from the right-hander. And that's probably the best chance that you have of picking up a wicket. That one going straight with the arm, picking it without much of an issue. And scoring another single, which means the score moves on to 35 for 3. The power play is done and dusted. The field can spread now. But I suspect will be more attacking a field since the fact that they are trying to buy wickets here. Oh, teaser that was. It's a good appeal, a loud appeal. Not out, says the umpire.
It's a good move. You see, she's brought in the long off into a mid off, and I think that's better. I think Intan tried to actually hit over that fielder. I think you're right about the Central Super Girls trying to buy a wicket. That's the only way they can get back into the game.
In the air, very nearly a caught and bowled. It's probably a moment when Kerry Chan would have hoped or wished, had I been a foot taller. But a very valiant attempt. You read the scoreboard and you might feel that the Northern Queens are well and truly in the driver's seat. The history of the tournament so far, the last few matches, we have seen low scores being defended. 76 being defended and winning by 12 runs. 85 being defended and winning by 13 runs yesterday. So going by that, this partnership is absolutely crucial. You let the new batter in, the pressure is right on it, on the batting team, and more often than not, we have seen them crumble under pressure. And it's been a procession of sorts, like what happened in the morning.
Or I think it's all about the pressure now. Who handles pressure better will win this. What a beautiful shot by Indu.
Release the long off.
Just love her approach, I love her intent. Come in, trying to take on the game, trying to score runs, not just survive, and
Not looking good for Intan. Intan is down on her knees and doesn't look good. I hope it's just some dehydration. These aren't easy conditions to play cricket in, especially when overcast is more humid than normal. And the physio sprints out with the aid. I hope it's all fine. Yes, a bit of water. Keep fanning her, girls, keep fanning her. It's a beautiful view, and now it's the skyscrapers, not many tall buildings unfortunately there, whereas the Central Queens are concerned. There's one over, the 12th one, which was a mighty big one, and as far as the Northern Queens are concerned, it was the 5th over, which yielded the most number of runs. Back on our feet, Intan, and looking ready. Very nice to see that. A bit of rehydration done
a little bit of fanning done, and a little bit of motivating words as well, and she's back on her feet. Sunisa to continue. 6 for none and a 1.2, that's the figures. 33 required of plenty of deliveries left. 76 balls to go. The asking rate is 2.61 and the current rate is 5.18. Well and truly ahead of that. No questions regarding that, but the issue is, can they finish here? Winning is a habit, losing is also a habit. A team which has lost 3 matches, out of 4 they played, 1 was washed off. There are times when you work your way into a winning situation and sometimes you kind of get a little carried away. And do you know how to finish a game? Which is very important. In the past, one has seen so many instances. And I still remember a match in 2005 in Cardiff when Bangladesh were chasing 251 against Australia for victory in a one-day match, and riding on the back of a brilliant century by Mohammad Ashraful. They were in striking distance, and that's when one of the commentators, I forgot who exactly it was, making a statement saying, now Bangladesh can win, but do they know how to win? They won that match, and Bangladesh ever since has never been the same team. So when you do that once, it becomes a habit. It is driven straight. The field, it was in the air for a while, but safe.
I totally agree with what you've said. I think very good point about how it's always a match away, even as a batter or a bowler in this game, and always one innings away of totally different you. I think it's all about the confidence. It's all about the belief that you have after experiencing it. You start to believe in it more as well. That's gone in the air. Chance.
Oh, what a catch! What a catch! I think it's a captain. I've seen her in training taking some absolute skiers with absolute confidence, and this one, all the practice, you could see the desperation, you could see the intent, and you could see the confidence. She's never going to drop that one. Look at that. It was in the air for quite some time, enough time for Kerry Chan to run and get underneath that, safe as a bank. And that's a kind of effort when the captain calls for a catch and takes a catch which is not very easy, that lifts the spirit of the entire team. Just when the Northern Queens seemed to be running away with it, the Super Girls have managed to pick up a wicket. So the match is right back in the balance, Subiran.
Yes, I think exactly what the Super Girls need, wickets. I think Sunisa doing the job for her captain and the team, picking up a crucial wicket, a new batsman. And the new batter is Ashmina from Nepal. She did a brilliant job with the ball today. And I think now it's time for her to show up with the bat, and hopefully this partnership can get the Northern Queens.
From the Golden Hope hand, it will be Kerry Chan's orthodox left-hand spin. She has a tail up, that catch. Can she buy a wicket here? Outside the off. Too much flight on that, perhaps. Frankie doing a fine job. Keep doing that, Frankie. You might get a Frankie from the captain at the end of the day. Knowing Kerry Chan, she is a very good motivator. Oh, played off the back foot. Always a dangerous ploy. Rocking onto the back foot, but this time meeting the ball underneath the ice and doing it fairly well. Indu looking very good here. 20 of 21. That was driven uppishly, but away from the fielder. A single taken. That will bring Ashmina Kalmacharya on strike for the first time. Bowled beautifully early on. All she needs to do is to take the ones and the twos and give the strike as much as possible to the captain who's been batting brilliantly so far. That's the equation. 30 more needed. 11.3 overs remaining. Not really having any purchase on the surface. Not spinning. It's not gripping as much as probably the rain also would have had a role to play with the ball is skidding on. And of course, in a T20 match, you don't get the ball to be that old for the spinner to have a grip and a rip.
Yeah, I think you're spot on with this. I think I was just about to mention as well. The wickets have been pretty flat. I think yesterday we watched one of the games where there was a little bit of spin on the wicket, but otherwise I think it's been pretty flat and pretty solid and hard wickets. So credit to the groundsman as well, playing on these wickets.
End of the over, 41 for 4, 9 gone.
Sunisa to bowl her third over. She's bowled really well today, hitting the right areas. She'll be looking to pick up the wicket of Indu.
Oh, dropped. Well, this game is a great leveler. You take a difficult one and you drop an easy one. But then when you're defending 70, you just cannot afford to drop those ones. This time the captain is a culprit.
Crucial.
Right in and right out.
The game would have changed if she would have taken that catch. Indu has been batting really well, given a chance, but quick single. I think Ashmin are doing the right thing, trying to rotate strike, give more strike to Indu. 28 required now.
Just treat the bowling on its merit. Enjoy the stay out there. Hit it with some power. Straight to the fielder. Single. Every run taken, the Super Girls will feel the pressure. They'll also rue the catch that they dropped. Going by Curry's standards, normal standards, that was an easy one. But it is what it is. Oh, A loud appeal and no doubt in the umpire's mind. For a second, I thought the height would have been an issue, but the batter going down on her knees, and that was not missing any stump. That was not hitting the off or the leg for sure. That was hitting the middle of middle. And with that, the players take a drink break, and we in the com box take a breather. That's the equation. 27 from 60 balls. A 2.7 run per over. And that's a wicket again. Right in front. So that brings Natari Khan, the player from Thailand, out to the center, who will join Indu. Frankie being brought back into the attack for her second over.
Slightly expensive in her first over. Very, very crucial over. I always say it's about the momentum, and first over after the drinks is the most crucial one.
Starts well. A good comeback from Frankie after going for 9 runs in her first over. 5 gone in this over, just conceding 1. If she can prize a wicket out here somehow. Frankie, get a wicket, is what the captain will be telling her. I'll get you a Frankie after the match. "26 from 9. It's getting interesting. Generally, if you need 2.89 runs per over, you would be considered as the favourites. But when 5 wickets are gone, you've seen funny things happen in cricket. Funny things have happened in this tournament as well. And to tell us more about it, joined by Sharvin.
Hi,
Sharvin,
Sri.
how do you look at the game now?
I think with Indu Burma in there, definitely it's going to be a comfortable chase for Northern Queens. And the way Indu Burma been batting, and she's been taking the team to the victory, and quite sensible as well from Indu. She knows been 5 wickets been taken from Central Smashes girls, and they have 8.5 overs. It's nothing to worry about going for big shot or anything. Just 1 runs per over. Sorry, 3-4 runs per over should be easy win for Northern Queens.
2.83 is the required run rate. They're marching at 4.12 and the loud appeal. Maybe height is an issue, or maybe drifting down the leg as well. But jabbing back in the ball, that is Pooja's speciality. The way she brings the ball back into the right-hander. Have a look at it again. Going down the leg. Too much in the ball. Sent back. Sent back by Indu. Tariq Khan. She's just come in.
Beautiful bowling from Pooja throughout this tournament. She's been highest wicket taker in this tournament.
She's done exceptionally well, Pooja, with the ball. Oh, talking about doing exceptionally well and being the highest wicket taker, add one more to that. That is as comprehensive. When the umpire doesn't give you a decision in your favor, don't depend on the umpire, hit the stumps. And that's what happens. 46 for 6. This match has been a seesaw. Just when you felt that the Northern Queens were in it and firmly in it, they'll lose a wicket, making it interesting and throwing the match back into the balance again. And this is how it happened. Again, the feet going nowhere. Ambitious drive, not quite getting the connection, and the ball kissing the stumps.
What a delivery from Pooja. As we mentioned throughout this tournament, she's been so brilliant bowling from her. And I would say from Central's Super Girls, they concede only 3, they bowled only 3 wides in this innings. And there is no any extra, and they got the wicket. Indu Burma just hanging there. Definitely she will be telling the partner to just hang on, stay there, support me, we'll chase the 25 runs remaining. Or Shafina. So it's the first delivery. Frankie been the first over quite expensive, and she came back really well in the second over. Another good delivery from Pooja. It's the end of over number 12. And good over with a wicket and just giving away 1 run in this over. Still, Northern Queens need 25 runs in 8 overs. Required run rate 3.1. Definitely, Central Super Girls need Indu Burma's wicket to finish up in style. I would like to witness captain innings from Indu Burma to win this game. And throughout this tournament, they have tough games and washed out. And for a single, (23) needed from 7.5 overs. Chance of catch, and what a catch from Frankie Cotton Bowl. What a brilliant catch from Frankie. One-handed.
Frankie definitely seems to be getting a Frankie from the captain at the end of the day. She has produced a wicket. What a match this is turning out to be. Indu running out of partners, running the risk of running out of partners. 47 for 7, 24 needed. Are we in for another collapse? Making a heavy weather of what could have been or what should have been a straightforward run chase.
Central Super Girls need 3 wickets to finish off this game, and Northern Queens need 23 runs.
24 runs in
24 runs
of 46 deliveries. Frankie, 10 for 1. Oh, Castle! Beautiful delivery. One of the balls of the tournament. Newryman had no idea which way it was going. And there's only one way in which it was heading. Straight onto the stumps. And all of a sudden, this match is taking a different turn. And what more? Frankie is on a hat-trick. Played all over it. Missed it. Failed to read it. Beautifully bowled.
What a delivery from Frankie. And in the morning, we witnessed a hat-trick ball been missed. And definitely, this could be a chance for Frankie to get first hat-trick in this tournament. Look at the field, all packed up, all the fielders up. Short mid-wicket, short covers, 1 point, extra cover. There's only 2 fielders down there onto the leg side. And definitely going to be a good chance to pick up a hat-trick in this tournament. Wait and see. What a delivery from Frankie. This inside edge from Nasrilla. 2 more deliveries to go in this over for Frankie. Another good ball from Frankie for a dot ball. She's been expensive in the first over, giving away 9 runs. That's the end of over number 13. And good over from Frankie, picked up 2 wickets. Just giving away 10 runs in 3 overs. Still Northern Queen have a chance in this game. They need 24 runs in 7 overs. Still Indu Burma is there, and definitely she have to take a lot of strike. Puja on to the last over of the spell, and good shot from just for a 1 run. Nasril into the strike. Another dot delivery from Puja. 23 runs needed in 6.4 overs. And the required run rate is 3.45. Still chaseable, with Indu Burma is still hanging on in the middle. Wide delivery from Puja. Another dot ball. Still 22 runs needed. Hindu Burma definitely will be telling the partner, just hang on, let me do it. Two more deliveries. Another dot ball from Puja. Still required run rate below 4. One more ball to go in this over. Very well played from the young girl. That's the end of Puja's spell. Picked up 2 wickets, just giving away 13 runs in 4 overs. 49 for 8. Still 22 runs required in 6 overs. That's gone. An important wicket for Central Super Girls. The skipper, Indu Burma, departs for 26.
This is tragic. Spare a thought for Indu. Fought really valiantly. She deserved a win, but it looks like it's gonna be a dream, and just a dream. This is how it happened. Easy stumping. Frankie doing the trick. She was running out of partners, had to do something. Nazale Yin coming out to the middle. And I beg your pardon, Noor. 49, 22 to get. Very difficult. Too much of an ask for the last wicket pair. But interesting, funny, inspiring things have happened in the game of cricket. So you cannot really write them off as yet. Very sad faces, disappointed faces, and obviously so they thought they were in with a chance. They wanted to restrict the team to less than 780, and they were able to do that. In fact, they were able to restrict the team to 70 runs. What should have been a walk in the park, making a heavy weather of it, and looks like very difficult. Run out here, easy. That's out. That's the end of the innings. Winning by 19 runs is the Central Super Girls. Sharvin, what a collapse. What drama. What a match.
What a over from Frankie. Crucial wicket of Indu Burma and ends the Northern Queens chased. Won by 19 runs, and brilliant team effort from Central Super Girls, starting from Pooja, Frankie, and Carrie Chan, Aina Amiza. What a bowler, what a players. They will be playing tomorrow's third, fourth placing. Central Super Girls won by 19 runs. That will be the match summary for this game. Central Super Girls won the toss, elected to bat first, and they scored, put up a target of 71, and highest score for Central Super Girls was Aina Najwa, 14 runs. Frankie supported 12 runs, and Pooja 10 runs. And the bowling for Northern Queens, Intan picked up 3 wickets. Ashmina picked up 2 wickets, and Anju, what a spell, 1 for 4. And for the Northern Queens batting, Indu Burma, the skipper, played a big role, fighting chase, scored 26 runs, and supported by Intan Jafar, 13 runs, and Aisha Elisa scored 3 runs. And the bowling performance, what a bowling performance from Frankie, picked up 3 wickets, giving away 12 runs in 3.4 overs, and crucial wicket from Sunisa as well, picked up 2 wickets, and nevertheless the leading wicket taker Pooja picked up 2 wickets. And that's the end of the game. Central Super Girls won by 19 runs.
That concludes the second qualifier between Northern Queens and the Central Supergirls. What a match! Defending a score of 70, which you might be considered as a paltry one, but winning by 19 runs, it's the Supergirls who emerged winner today. And let me call upon Indu Burma, the captain of Northern Queens, for a quick chat, please. Indu, your face says it all. I don't think you are in any position to talk much, but brilliant performance by you, your team, to restrict them to 70. You had your chances.
Yes, we played very good. We carry the rhythm, but at the end, we don't get that experience. We have a young place, so we have to work on a lot of things.
How did you approach a target of 71? Did you at any point feel that it was difficult?
No, I was like, after fifth wicket, we lost the rhythm, so that's the reason.
Right, and congrats on a special innings as well. You played pretty well, you just ran out of partners. Looking back at it, what is the learning that you take away from this as a person, as a captain, and also your team?
For me, it's a good opportunity that I can lead this team. I need to coordinate with the English as well, because this is hard for me. Because I thanks to everyone that my team has done pretty good every day. So I would like to thank everyone.
Maybe the result hasn't gone your way, but you can be proud of yourself and the girls for the way that you played. Great ambassadors, and all the best personally for you as well as your team members.
Thank you so much.
Good luck. Thank you very much. And the winning captain, Kerry Chan, please. Kerry, you batted first. I'm sure 70 wasn't on your mind. What is the score they're looking at, and what did you feel about the target 71?
I because the wicket is not really easy to bat, so when it start we thinking about like around 100 runs, but like we just got like 70 because the Queens they really bowl well and give out a lot of pressure in the field. But after we got the runs on 70, we just thinking about the first inning we're not doing well. So let's do all our best in the second inning and just going to 100% in and no regret when we step off the crease.
You took a very difficult catch and dropped a relatively simpler one. What were you thinking at that point? Did you feel that you dropped the match?
Yeah, I think drop catches or anything happens. So that's why I tell the youngest or anyone that no matter what happens in the game, everything can change in the next moment. So even I drop the catch, but the bowlers, other people they're backing us up and we're doing well, and then we just get the wicket back.
And a word about Indu's innings. She played really well, and as long as she was there, you couldn't breathe easy, did you?
Yeah, when she played well, we have a lot of pressure, especially she just keep us 4 runs, 4 runs, 4 runs. So that moment we're just thinking about what we should do, and so it's good that our bowlers follow the plan and they really bowling the way that they need to bowl to and give the tough time to Indu. So, but I would like to say it's not easy for Indu to bat inside. So well done Indu, and then well done for their team for the first inning give us a hard time.
Another one coming up tomorrow. Up and ready for it?
Yeah, sure. I think our team get ready for it. No matter what, we're just going to play with no regret and then put our 100% in.
Congratulations and have a good one tomorrow.
Thank you.
So that's the winning captain, Kerry Chan, as usual. The player of the match up next. Some wonderful performances. Inthan doing pretty well with the ball, and is Ashmina again Karmacharya, who played pretty well and bowled really well. But for taking 3 crucial wickets at crucial intervals and crucial times, it is Frankie. And let me invite Mr. Ramesh Menon to give away the prize, please. What a good performance. Frankie, you got to be there. Ramesh, thank you very much for doing the honors. Frankie, what were going through your mind when you were given the ball by Kerry at a very crucial time? Is your mic?
Well, I just knew that I kind of had to take wickets, but my plan didn't really change that much. So, yeah.
Is she going to buy you a Frankie?
Yes. Sorry, what was that?
It's good. So tomorrow, ready for tomorrow, what's the plan? I mean, do you normally bowl the full quota of overs?
Yeah, so I reckon the plan tomorrow is just for the team, like Kerry said, no regrets, and we're a good bowling side, so we'll try not to collapse with the batting again. But yeah, I just will back our plans and kind of play with no regrets.
And one that went straight and got the batter bowled was a beauty. Did you plan for it? It's just the pitch doing the trick.
Look, I can't take credit for that one. I think I just hit a lucky spot on the pitch, and but yeah, you know.
But you can take credit for the performance. Wonderfully done. Thank you very much.
Sorry,
That is Frankie. So that's the news. The Super Girls play another match tomorrow. And that's the post-match presentation, which concludes here on day 6 of the Malaysia Super Women League. Thank you very much for your company. Tomorrow is the final. Stay tuned.